things in their place, result from the photograph of consciousness and the understanding of being. What the being understands comes from the unique truth of consciousness. In the manuals of life, the mind lends the role to the being, but the book clarifies that it is the being that lends itself to the mind. This may seem shocking to the being, as there is a reversal of gods, that is, the one imposed on the being is the one who is submissive to it, because the being is superior to the gods, who only exist by the creation of the being. The book acknowledges the fragility of the temporary state of being in accepting the fallacy of understanding the sacred manuals. But the book itself rebels and makes insertions in these sacred manuals to corrode the manipulations when, from the attentive, investigative, and questioning eyes of the being, the search for understanding arises. Good stories and well-told stories are then clad in allegories and metaphors, some frightening, and others comforting and edifying, but all motivating the being to remember who it is. One of these insertions in one of these manuals speaks of wealth as accumulations, which increasingly immerse the being, and more bind it to that environment. This understanding is not only for the rare or the crazy. It is also for those in whom a minimum glimpse of awakening appears. That the being does not remain, then, waiting for anything, because only it can act. Only the being can assume the place that is its own. That the being does not wait for promised glories or triumphs. That the being does not seek promised lands, or any other promises. Everything belongs to the being, without belonging to it. Anything is the being in action, and comes from it. The being is like a playful child, pure and innocent.